In Nazi dog news.
Nazi dog.
Submitted by Aaron.
Aaron.
Double A.
The guy who taught his dog how to do the Nazi salute is now having trouble getting work.
What?
That's the guy that came out in the news back when PewDiePie got in trouble, right?
Yeah.
So
Wait.
He's already been. His dog like looked at a video and then he like raised his paw at a Hitler video or something.
You can't even teach your dog the Nazi salute anymore.
Yeah.
That sounds like just trollish. It doesn't sound like a straight, real skinhead will get his. I don't know if it's a Chihuahua or what.
You should prevent the dog from getting a job, not the guy.
It kind of.
Poor doggy.
Don't hate me, but it sounds kind of cute.
I don't think there's anything to hate. I think it's fucking cute as shit.
Wouldn't a dog doing the Nazi salute, if I'm a white supremacist Nazi guy, wouldn't I be offended that my dog is doing my kick-ass salute? You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah.
It's like, hey, that's a mockery to my fucking salute, having a fucking animal do it. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, like they don't have the permission.
yeah, it's like you're appropriating my salute or something.
You're appropriating my.
Oh no.
That's what I think.
This video is gonna be great.
So what's going on?
What kind of dog is it?
It's a pug.
It's a black lab.
Oh my god, it's so small, his paws.
Yeah, I'll show you guys the video.
I have a feeling that this is kind of like a troll, like a guy that doesn't give a fuck and he's just doing funny shit. I highly doubt it's a Nazi.
So he's not a racist, so he claims. So his name is Mark. He's 29 years old, from the UK, and he made this video. He posted it up on YouTube and it went viral. So he was just saying that he wants to make his girlfriend angry, and so what she did is that he got to train her dog, her pug.
Sounds like a Steve to me.
Great idea.
It's not even his dog.
Yeah, it's his
great
girlfriend's
idea.
dog, Suzanne. So he got this pug named Buddha to do the
Sig Hail.
yeah, that.
He's like, honey, your dog's a fucking Nazi. What are we gonna do?
So here we go.
This guy's a genius.
But no one would ever know because dogs are cute.
Dog's name is Buddha.
Here we go.
Yeah, I told you.
He looks like a
Girlfriend
stoner.
Is always ranting and raving about how cute and adorable her wee dog is.
What are you saying?
And so I thought I would turn
Girlfriend's
them
always
into
ranting and
these
raving about how
things
cute
that I
his
could
wee
think
her
of,
wee dog.
which is a Nazi.
Do you want to gas the Jews? Do you want to gas the Jews? Do you want to gas the Jews?
What a cute puppy.
Sieg Heil. Sieg Heil.
That's just shake. That's just
Sieg
shake.
Heil. Sieg Heil.
I'm not racist, by the way. I just really wanted to piss her off.
Yeah, he even says it, right?
Yeah.
I guess that's the point of like it's an insensitive joke to most people. So.
Oh, that's too bad. Oh, isn't that sad?
I feel like the only people that can speak up and get pissed about this are Jewish people from that time.
Or even Germans. I feel like they have.
Maybe, yeah, Germans from that time that experienced all the hardships. Other than that, shut the fuck up.
Anyone can get up and feel pissed about it. We just don't have to care.
Yeah.
Like, that's my thing. It's like, go ahead, be as offended as you want.
Yeah.
But what's the offense?
Like, I think it might be a little more touchy if he was teaching his girlfriend's daughter. You know, it's a fucking puppy.
Yeah, because no one's gonna really know. Like, it's not something he's doing that he's gonna go out in public.
Can't even lift this fucking arm.
It's just like
apart.
shake.
It's like this.
Yeah.
This is like when we were playing The Sims and my brother made my character gay because he invited my character over to his character's place and he made him like do gay shit. And then when
You can do that in The Sims?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Like you mean you can make out?
Yeah, exactly. So it's right. So he made my character make out with his character, right? And so when I log into my character and I see his love status thing, it says that he's like in love with the dude's character, and I was like, are you kidding me? And you know, this is like when you're like 13 years old and you're shitheads, you know, you're like, what the fuck, you made my character gay or whatever. Yeah. And so then I invited his character over. I filled the entire room with wicker baskets. I deleted the doors and had a bunch of chimneys in there, and I burned him alive and burned his character alive. Which now sounds really terrible because I targeted and killed a gay character in The Sims. Is what is the fucking headline.
Wow, Steve, you're gonna go viral.
Sure. But for me, the joke is that I killed my brother's character because he fucked with my character. That's what the bit is.
Yeah.
See, when you want to sensationalize something like this, you can do that easily with anything.
Yeah, you burned a gay character on Sims alive.
It's
That's absurd. Homophobe. And everyone, and you could just be like, hey guys, I'm pranking my brother. They don't listen to that. They just homophobe. And then this guy literally said right after, guys, I'm not racist. I'm just trying to fuck around with my girlfriend or
just
something.
Just trying to piss her off.
Yeah, just trying to piss her off. They didn't hear that. They go, he's a Nazi.
I think the point is probably not that he's a Nazi, it's just that he's making jokes that people don't want to hear. Like,
I guarantee you, Tiff, people are talking shit saying he's a Nazi, all that stuff, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
They think he really is a Nazi.
Everyone's a Nazi now
Yeah.
if they're offensive. Everyone.
There were certain people.
Everyone's a fucking Nazi.
I think there's
Everyone.
very few Nazis. I think there's a lot of people that haven't grown up to realize what's offensive yet and what's not. We're all learning now, but I mean,
We're not learning.
I don't think
We're devolving now.
that's true. But
It's true.
So, yeah,
I feel like it's if you can look in the camera and say I'm not racist. If his girlfriend is gonna get pissed off, then obviously he's in a relationship with someone who's not racist, right? So he's probably not racist too.
Well, the dog's name is Buddha.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's a given already. Like, unless he named like the fucking guy, I don't know, One Tooth Clancy. Like, I don't know. You know.
And it's funny seeing a dog looking at, like, while Hitler's talking, a dog's like listening. That's fucking absurd, you idiots.
He looks like a roly-poly with legs,
Yeah.
just fucking.
And he looks interested. He's like, whoa, he has some good ideas. And and a dog thinks that Hitler has good ideas. It's like, mwah, it's nice. It's nice. Like, what's wrong with that? My God. And I didn't kill my character because he was gay, did I? So there you go. just for the record. Everyone's freaking out like, oh my God, you still killed a gay character. I didn't kill my character, who was gay.
Just to put it out there.
Thank you. I loved him still.
Yeah. Alive, and he sucked somebody
I
out.
rebuilt his house after it burned down. I think that's kind of nice.
I think so too.
Thank you.
So Marcus has been going to court.
What? For what? For a hate crime?
Yes, for committing a hate crime.
You gotta be kidding me.
He's Irish, right? He sounded
Scottish.
Scottish. Okay.
Going
Yeah,
to jail
so
for
at the
hate crime.
court, during those.
He looks like the antithesis of a fucking Nazi. He looks like the opposite. Like, he looks like he marches with Antifa and, like, hits bongo drums
That's what
at
they look
City
like
Hall.
in the U.S., but maybe not over there.
To me,
He doesn't look like a neo-Nazi to me.
but to me, if you march with Antifa, you're a Nazi too.
Yeah, that's like the far left Nazi. But yeah, I mean, he looks like the kind of guy that like smokes weed and plays bongo drums and like stands up for women's rights and stuff.
It must be the animal activists that are the ones that are really mad.
Maybe PETA,
Oh,
probably.
Right?
Yeah, so during their trial, the director of the Scottish Council of Jewish Communities, he labeled the video grossly offensive. He said this, quote, "I'm no historian, but it is the marching signal of the Nazi stormtroopers who contributed and supported the murder of 6 million Jews, including members of my own family, and I take this slightly personal. Material of this kind goes to normalize the anti-Semitic views that frankly we thought we had seen the last of. The Holocaust is not a subject for jocular content."
I thought it did the opposite. I thought what it did is make fun of something that was once feared. And
Throw Mel Brooks in jail. Springtime for Hitler. How dare he? Mel Brooks should go to fucking jail for what he did in the name of comedy.
What did he do?
Oh, he did, the producers. Which is, it basically, they do a shitty play on purpose because it's like they do it to make money or whatever. And they do this play called Springtime for Hitler. And it's like good.
Satirical.
And satirical. Yeah. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's making light of a very serious situation. Oh, dear us. Like, clutch my pearls while I fucking cry.
Yeah.
And then if you get somebody who was affected, like literally a victim of that time, and they say, I personally was affected by this because my family was involved, then we give them this crazy credibility like they're a fucking king, like they are holding a scepter that says you live or you die. I fucking hate this shit. This is insane.
Maybe because it's like, I don't know, I'm so far away in California and I'm Asian and I wasn't born during that time. Like, I can't be emotionally affected as much as maybe someone who lives in the UK or Germany during that time. I don't know.
Because I'm trying to picture, what I'm trying to imagine right now, just because I like to be empathetic, is like, what is something that that guy could have done to offend me? Like, maybe if he took, like, I don't know, like a chow chow, and he put him in overalls and he had him build a railroad. I don't know. Like, maybe.
But you would laugh because you just laughed at that shit.
I don't know.
God. Exactly, because you don't have a stick up your fucking
It's on the
ass.
same level as Hitler. I mean, maybe if it was something to do with like the Korean War or something, that there's got to be something that's
Okay, well, let's see in the Korean War.
It's irrelevant to me. No matter, look, you can make fun of 9/11 for all I care. Go ahead. There are real people in America who were affected by 9/11. A lot of us would even argue that we were affected by 9/11. I know I was.
Yeah.
Right? Never to a degree that a real family member who lost someone was. But my God, there are no sacred cows. We should not have this bullshit where it's like, this guy was doing a joke. What was his intent? It's irrelevant because I was affected by this and he offended me. And that's all this is about. I'm offended.
I also think about I would timing. Timing's always important for comedy. So like if it's been like 100 years, maybe we can make fun of the Romans now without anyone being offended. But if it was just yesterday, like 9/11 happened, then it's like, maybe you should.
It might
wait
be
a
hard because
little
there's still
bit
people
longer.
alive that remember it actually.
No,
happening.
I'm just exaggerating here,
Yeah.
but like this is World War II.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's to a lot of people. Like even historians say that it's like there's like a certain amount of like sensitivity. I feel like there's like this podcast. It was like the geekiest thing I ever listened to, but it was just literally only about history. But he was talking about how things are talked lightly about depending on time.
yeah.
So we could let's say somebody make jokes about the Spartan Wars, right? That was a very, very, people were getting murdered, beheaded, gutted, fucked in the ass, whatever. But because over time, nobody gives a fuck.
We're removed from it.
Yeah, we're
No
removed
one
from
has
it.
an uncle or cousin that died in that war.
So when something becomes like so historically like in the back, there's no like because people aren't alive for it or something.
Here's where this is going. There's a movie. You remember? You guys have all seen The Avengers, right?
Yeah.
I'm a victim of violence. There's so many victims of physical violence. There's a scene where the Hulk, after getting pumped up and beating a bunch of shit up, he's standing next to Thor, and then he punches Thor. And everyone in the movie theater that I was in laughed at violence. They laughed at physical violence. And I am a victim of this violence.
Oh my god.
That scene should be removed, and Joss Whedon should be tried. And tell me how that's different than this shit. It's not, to me.
It's not. Yeah. It's not a crime.
Okay, it's a fictional depiction of violence, just like he did a fictional depiction of fucking Hitler love. Yeah. It's absurd.
Yeah, I mean, there's a line. There's a line probably for most people, and then there's a line for the really loud people. So we're just hearing the line this new line that's drawn really low for these really loud people, and that's all we hear about. But I mean, was it insensitive and wrong? I guess, but
Maybe because it's a dog. I don't think it's hard for me to take serious because it was a dog.
Cute. It's a little insensitive. I mean, you're not gonna go home and train your dog to do some shit like.
I might now, but
So
funny.
here's Suzanne with Buddha.
Aw,
the Nazi dog.
I know, look at him.
poor guy.
He has no idea.
Does not look happy.
Can you imagine being the dog? You're behind all this controversy, and they're like, humans are fucking dumb.
That dog, I swear to God, if that dog walks away free, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Dude, that dog, if you look at him in the eye, he's saying Hail Hitler. You can tell.
That's
Here he
him.
is going to
He looks
trial.
so different.
Yeah, he's going to trial.
Doesn't have a beanie on.
He's laughing. He should be, man. This is absurd.
He kind of looks like the pug too.
Yeah, the girlfriend was saying that, like, anything that he did, I mean, she knows who he is. She knows that he's not a racist, so it didn't affect her.
Well, he doesn't need to prove to anyone like he doesn't. I know I could smell racism.
Like, yeah.
He doesn't seem like the kind of guy that enjoys to draw swastikas on the wall on a Saturday,
He looks like he fucked like a skinny Asian girl with a fucking spiked choke collar on.
Yeah, he looks like he used to ride skateboards in his early years, and then he got a little bit chunky, and now he likes to prank his girlfriend and like play video games, and smoke the occasional ganja while he goes to the park with his friends and talk.
That's the backstory.
Yeah, that's the kind of guy he is.
Is there a line for any of you where someone should go to jail for something they...
For a joke? No.
I don't think anyone should go to jail for the things that they say.
I feel like the line for me would just be if I did something to someone else, whether verbal or whatever, and then that person's life was ruined. Like they couldn't get work or whatever, and they're just a good person and a victim.
So libel.
Yeah, or like yes, you know, kind of the laws we already have.
Sure. Yeah.
Like if I made up some crazy lie about you,
Yeah,
and the
and
world believed it,
yeah.
and then you became like, oh, I can't get a job.
Even if
no,
it was a joke, like if you made a joke about me, but then it stuck with me, and then I could never get work again, or like I could never get friends again, or something. I mean, when it actually ruins someone's life, I feel like,
But it's a joke.
yeah. But if it ruined my life and I could never get work again,
Well, what's the context of ruining your life, and how could you prove it?
I guess like the being publicly shamed everywhere you go, like press following you, making fun of you, asking you like.
But usually, like if you became a meme.
Yeah, kind of like, but one that kind of like this guy. Now this guy can't get work.
Star Wars
Yeah,
Kid
now
was
he
funny,
can't find
man.
any work.
I mean, it was.
Oh, you talking about the kid with the lightsaber?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that was hilarious.
You could argue that kid got fucking like hosed everywhere he went, and I think he even sued and won.
Yeah, he did.
But like, God, that heal the world?
Oh, yes, it did.
The Star Wars kid.
Oh yeah, the
The amount
Star
of
Wars
good he did for
guy
the world.
slain.
Yeah.
He made my heart so warm.
Me too.
He actually started a trend of other people doing lightsaber stuff on like objects.
Yeah.
He started that trend. You should be proud of yourself.
And he was like one of the first memes ever because everyone like edited the video and did something else with it.
And 100%, bro. Like you doing that, the world had to see it, and you knew what you were getting.
You went viral
Yeah.
at the expense of your embarrassment, but at the end of the day, it's the result that matters.
Hey guys, what'd you think of that video? I know you loved it, so make sure to hit that like button to watch more videos. Check it out up here.